Hi children, this is Venkatramana. Today's class, 9th class Physical Science, first unit, Matter Around Us. In this Matter Around Us, we discussed regarding matter, non-matter, types of matter, different properties of matter, how the variations of properties will be there in different types of matter, and the main property diffusion and compressibility, and also how the state of change of matter occurred also we discussed. Now, one important property we discuss now, that is compressibility. Compressibility. Last property, compressibility. Now, what is meant by compressibility and which state of matter will exhibit compressibility property? Compressibility property means when pressure is applied, the space occupied by that particular state of matter will decrease. Then that state, that matter is said to be compressed, compressible. That means, suppose if I take a beaker, now here I will fill with soil, total soil I will fill. I will fill with soil, not total, just we will fill up to certain level. And here I will place one rod, piston we will tell, piston. What is mean a piston? You can able to see in air pump, which we will press. When you exert pressure, it will go down and it will apply force to the air. It will apply pressure to the air. So this is the piston. And this is soil, solid, which is a solid in nature, solid state. This is piston rod. This is a leak-proof piston. Leak-proof piston means it won't allow any soil to come out. Now, inside this beaker, it have a certain cross-section area. A. What is A? Inside cross-sectional area. Inside cross-sectional area. Cross-sectional area means inside how much area we have. Now let us note down H1, height H. What is H? Height of the soil filled in beaker. Height of the soil filled in beaker. Now what is the space? Volume. Volume marked by a body is a space. Total space. Now that is equals to area into height, because length into breadth into height we will tell. This is the formula. In this case, initially, startingly, its volume is A into H. Now exert pressure, try to apply pressure. If you exert pressure, will it change its height? However, inside cross-sectional area won't change. If your inside cross-sectional area won't change, can height change? Can it, soil will what you call occupy less space? No. After exerting pressure also, volume will be A into height only. That means volume not changed. Space occupied by the soil not changed. Why? Because there is no gap between the soil molecule to molecule. As there is a compact packing of molecules in soil, there is no gap. If there is no gap, then if you apply pressure, they can't come closer to each other still. Already they are close to each other. That means Solids, from this activity, what do you come to know? Solids are not compressible. Solids are uncompressible, or solids are not compressible. Solids are not compressible. In that way we can tell compressibility property. Now let us try with liquids. Let us try with liquids. Now what do you have to discuss activity? Let us discuss one other activity, which it tells or which it demonstrates regarding liquids compressibility. Now you take one container or bottle. You take one bottle. One bottle you take. You'll take one bottle. This bottle you have to fill completely with liquid. Not gaseous liquid, total liquid. Completely. Now close this open end with the rubber stopper or tightly with the cap. This is filled with liquid, water. This is a cap, airtight cap. It won't allow anything to come out. This is a bottle. Now what you have to do? Hold this bottle and try to apply pressure. Indirectly you are trying to compress. Better you keep this bottle in front of you and try to compress. When you try to compress, can this water occupy less space? Will it undergo pressure? Will it undergo pressure? No. If you going on apply pressure, this cap may come out and the water may split out, eject out. Our bottle may break and this water may come out from that breaking of the bottle. Why? Because these liquids are not compressible. Even though there is a little bit gap is there between molecule to molecule in liquids, they are not compressible. They are not compressible. That means liquids are also not compressible. Liquids are not compressible. That's why whenever milkman will pour milk by measuring with that milk can, he will pour that much milk, and we can he can't pour more than that milk. He can able to give. If you purchase any cool drink bottle, in 2.5 liter cool drink bottle, we can fill only 2.5 liter cool drink. We can't drink, we can't what to call fill more than 2.5 liter. Why? Liquids are uncompressible, or liquids are also not compressible. Liquids are also not compressible. Next, let us go for gases. Let us go for gases. Whether gases are compressible or not. Then where we are using that compressibility phenomena? That's the question. Again, let us take beaker.
Let us take beaker. Don't fill anything here. Automatically it will fill with air. Now take leak-proof piston. Means which won't allow to gas or air to go out. What is this? It is a beaker or a container. Now this is filled with air, which is a gas. What is this? Piston. Leak-proof piston. What is this? Piston rod, which is useful to press. Now inside cross-sectional area, how much? A. Now what is A? Inside cross-sectional area. Now what about height? H1. What is H1? Height of air column. Height of air column. Column means the total this one filled with air. Height of air column before applying pressure. Now what do you do? Add some weight to this rod. This is the weight. When you add weight, what will happen? If this air is compressible, means if it occupies less space, this piston will go downwards. That means the piston rod will come up to here. Now the height will become how much? H2. So this is the before applying pressure. Now let me add after applying pressure what will happen. Let us see. Now the height becomes H2. Inside cross sectional area is A only. Then same thing. What of an H2? What is H2? Height of air column. Height of air column after exerting pressure. After applying pressure. In this case also this is piston rod only. This is piston only. Now this is air column. So what happened? What do you observe? Height decreasing. That means volume 1 is how much? A into H1. What is volume 2 after applying pressure? A into H2. So what you observe here? V2 is less than V1. That means what is the volume? That means volume occupied by the gas after applying pressure decreasing. Why? In gas molecules, the intermolecular space is very high. in gas molecules, intermolecular space is very, very high. As a result, all the gas molecules compress it. Means they come closer to each other. When they come closer to each other, they are occupying less space. That's why they compress it. That means gases are compressible. Gases are compressible. Whereas liquids and solids won't exhibit compressibility property. They won't show compressibility property. Whereas gases are compressible. Gases exhibit compressibility property. In this way, from these activities, we'll conclude that solids won't exhibit compressibility property. Liquids also won't exhibit compressibility property. Gases can be compressible. That's why we will fill in our cars CNG, compressed natural gas. We're going on compress up to certain pressure. But if you're going on increased pressure, then on the container huge pressure will be applied, they can blast. Even in liquid LPG cylinder, if it is totally full of cylinder, it have more mass of gas. It will occupy total cylinder. If you going on using that gas, then mass of gas will going on decrease. Even though mass of gas is decreasing, that gas also will occupy total cylinder space. That means due to the pressure released, they are occupying more space. Due to the pressure increase, they will occupy less space. If in this total room, how much air is there? That if I going on drag with the help of a vacuum pump, I can able to fill in small water by applying pressure. In that way, we can able to fill this. But whenever the pressure releases, it is occupying this whole room space. That's why we can tell that gases are compressible. Gases are compressible. Just go through once. So in this way, we can tell that solids are not compressible, liquids are not compressible, gases are compressible. Thank you.